It's your internet sister.
Hey, internet sister, are you ready to walk 'em like a dog? Yeah, then let's walk 'em like a dog. We bout to walk 'em like a dog, walk 'em like a dog. The internet sister bout to walk 'em like a dog, walk 'em like a dog, walk 'em like a dog. The internet sister bout to walk 'em like a dog, walk 'em like a dog, walk 'em like a dog. Come on in, come on in, come on in. We gon' walk 'em like a dog and we ain't gon' get tired. Just before we start walking, y'all please like and subscribe. Walk 'em like a dog, walk 'em like a dog. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in, come on in, come on in. We gon' walk 'em like a dog and we ain't gon' get tired. Just before we start walking, y'all please like and subscribe. Walk 'em like a dog, walk 'em like a dog. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in, come on in, come on in. We gon' walk 'em like a dog and we ain't gon' get tired. Just before we start walking, y'all please like and subscribe. Walk 'em like a dog, walk 'em like a dog. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Hey, internet sister, are you ready to walk 'em like a dog? Yeah, then let's walk 'em like a dog. We bout to walk 'em like a dog, walk 'em like a dog. The internet sister bout to walk 'em like a dog, walk 'em like a dog, walk 'em like a dog. The internet sister bout to walk 'em like a dog, walk 'em like a dog, walk 'em like a dog. Come on in, come on in, come on in. We gon' walk 'em like a dog and we ain't gon' get tired. Just before we start walking, y'all please like and subscribe. Walk 'em like a dog, walk 'em like a dog. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in, come on in, come on in. We gon' walk 'em like a dog and we ain't gon' get tired. Just before we start walking, y'all please like and subscribe. Walk 'em like a dog, walk 'em like a dog. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in, come on in, come on in. We gon' walk 'em like a dog and we ain't gon' get tired. Just before we start walking, y'all please like and subscribe. Walk 'em like a dog, walk 'em like a dog. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Hey, internet sister, are you ready to walk 'em like a dog? Yeah, then let's walk 'em like a dog. We bout to walk 'em like a dog, walk 'em like a dog. The internet sister bout to walk 'em like a dog, walk 'em like a dog, walk 'em like a dog. The internet sister bout to walk 'em like a dog, walk 'em like a dog, walk 'em like a dog. Come on in, come on in, come on in. We gon' walk 'em like a dog and we ain't gon' get tired. Just before we start walking, y'all please like and subscribe. Walk 'em like a dog, walk 'em like a dog. Come on in, come on in, come on in. welcome like a dog. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in, come on in, come on in. We gon' walk 'em like a dog and we ain't gon' get tired. Just before we start walking, y'all please like and subscribe. Walk 'em like a dog, walk 'em like a dog. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Hey, internet.
Hey to my healthy and wealthy internet family. Y'all get on in here. Get on in here. Hey, Tukay, I see you down in the chat. Okay. You guys get on in here. Mic check, mic check. I'm going to need you guys to press 7. If you can hear me, press 7. Y'all get in here. Go tell a friend to tell a friend. Okay. What I'm about to do, I'm sorry, y'all. I was reading a message from 2K. 2K, I see you down there in the chat. So what I'm about to do is I'm going to drop the link in the chat. Okay? Give me a minute. Let me throw out my disclaimer, and then I'm going to drop a link down there in the chat. Y'all come in here. For all you guys that's in here, I just want to let you guys know that we're about to do this sit down talk with 2K. Y'all get in here. This is an exclusive conversation. Okay, listen, before I get started, I want to let you guys know this is not a live stream to slander anyone. Remember, the internet sister JK stands against cyberbullying and online harassment. Over here, we have real conversations. Okay, y'all. So this is real talk, real life. Okay, and everybody's opinions is welcome here on my channel. Everyone's welcome. To comment. I just ask that you guys know the difference between disagreement and disrespect. Okay, you can disagree. I'm all for it. I'm the type of woman, I agree to disagree, but however, let's do it with respect. No disagreement don't mean disrespectful. Okay, don't come over here getting disrespectful. That's zero tolerance on the internet sister channel. Now, y'all, I'm a content creator. I'm a YouTuber. Everything here on my channel is allegedly. It's your job to find the facts. For all my listeners, do your fact check. I talk about it. I tell you guys about it, and y'all use it how y'all want to use it. Facts check is recommended. I recommend you guys to do your own facts check. Let's get in here. I'm here to promote love, entertainment, motivation, and educational purpose only. I'm going to drop this link here. 2K, I just dropped that StreamYard link. If you would grab it, that's great. That would be great. Y'all, let me cam up, y'all. Let me cam up. I'm excited. Let me cam up, guys. 2K, grab that link. Okay, y'all. I was trying to text 2K to see if he got that link. Look like he's in the back office. Hey 2K, welcome.
What's the word? What's the word? How you doing? How your mama?
I'm doing good. Let me listen. I know last time we talked and I was due to come on your channel, you said you're gonna have to cam up. So hey 2K.
Oh shit! I thought it was your AI at first. You look good, though.
Hey Mike too. What's going on? What's going on out there? What's going on out there in the YouTube world?
I don't know, man. That's I had to leave. Well, the YouTube space left me.
What?
So yeah. So
you're not on YouTube?
No, not in the official capacity. I do all my streaming on Kick now. I think that was the best decision I made within the last year or two.
Okay. Oh wow. That I didn't know. I feel embarrassed. Well, I took a break here on YouTube myself. I detoxed. So I really didn't know you was gone from YouTube.
Yeah. YouTube left me. So the thing is, and I'm gonna tell this to all the creators that's on YouTube, because especially with y'all, because y'all do like a lot of long form streaming. YouTube is cool. Don't get me wrong, but Kick, if you trying to get some money, it's some money on Kick.
Okay,
I mean, a lot of it, like 95.5 splits. So you know your super chats. When you get $10, they take 30% on YouTube.
Yeah.
On Kick, they only take 5%. So
wow, you kidding me?
No, I'm not. And then they pay you by the hour as well. So when you on, they pay you by the hour, and then you could just upload your content to YouTube and just keep making money the whole time. But it's some real money over there. I'm here to tell you.
So what is the requirement? What's the requirement for Kick?
It's lower than I can send them to you. It's not hard at all. I did it within a week.
Wow.
Yeah, within a week. And they not strict at all. You can play music, you could curse, smoke if that's what you into. They're not strict at all.
Wow, that's good. That's absolutely good to know. Well, I'm gonna look into that. And I'm gonna send you a text message so you can send me the information. Oh, look, right. You came over here giving out.
Now come on now. We're gonna drop them gems. I'm telling
you dropping the gems. But you know that, when I first talked to you, I felt that you was on that type of time and that you really wasn't a hater. You wasn't a bad person.
I'm not. I'm a bad person, but I'm not a hater though.
Right, you messy, but I didn't get that from you the first time I spoke to you on the phone. I absolutely didn't get that you was a person that would gatekeep.
Yeah.
Okay. Messy, yes, but gatekeeping, no.
Yeah.
And I was trying to share that with somebody, and that's what really brought me to wanting to do this interview with you and talk about this topic, because I was told you was a bad person. I was told you was somebody not to trust.
Usually people that call me a bad person are usually the bad people. Now, I horn into busting the ass of them. Excuse my language. I don't really like bullies. I don't like predatory people. I don't like people who take advantage of their audience. And so I tend to lean in and give them a little something to hate. But as far as bad person, I think I'm a great overall guy.
I agree. So far, I haven't seen where the person prove that you was a bad person. Just because people dislike you, they tend to try to paint a picture to make others dislike you. Like I've been talking about out here on the internet, I've been talking about how I witnessed this content creator, which this is what the interview is about. Miss Amiora, tend to try to get her supporters, and I was one of her supporters at the time. I mean, I have always been my own leader. Like I never was a follower, right?
Mhm.
But when I when I deal with somebody, I deal with somebody, right? And I think I told you, me and Miss Amiora relationship, I kept saying, 2K, that's my girl. Like, come on now, don't go at her, right?
Right.
Anytime me and you talk, I would redirect you like, no, that's my people. I'm cool with her.
Right.
So, but she felt the way she felt about you, and that was you was a bad person. But I later learned with my experience with Amiora that she conduct herself in a way where a lot of people label her as a cult leader because the way she runs her channel, right? Like she didn't give me any good thing about you. Everything was bad, and not to go over there, not to interview with him. Do not interview with him. But it was never a reason that she can give me why shouldn't I interview with you. Only thing she would say is that you was a bad person, but she never was able to describe what made you be a bad person.
Right.
So lately I have noticed her actions is more of she's a content creator or a internet influencer who influenced her supporters to hate and dislike other content creators.
Right. With that, okay, so I can't tell you what she was saying when she called me a bad person, but I can tell you that I did BTA her, and you know what that means?
No, educate me.
Belt the ass. So once I got on the internet and I was able to discover more, because a lot of people like, hey, go check out more, go check out more. So after doing a deep dive, like, okay, she doing some good reporting. But you know, with the Bree case and then, you know, with the lies and stuff that came out and she still supported Bree, then I was kind of like, well, more like this is against policy. Like if you're going to be a blogger or because that's what I consider myself as. Okay. I have a due diligence to tell the truth to my audience, whether it fits my narrative or not. That's point blank period. So I liked her work, but when it came to the saga, I was like, listen, you biased, you compromised your opinion on this, and then, you know, slandering this black man. I don't like it. I don't like it more. And so, you know, she said what she said. I called her a cup of chocolate pickles. And you know, we went at it, and you know, that's what it is. This how the internet works sometimes.
Okay. So you telling me you and her beef started over the LaTrue saga?
Absolutely. I have no recollection of her before the saga.
Okay, right. We all got to know Amiora through the LaTrue saga, and I always say this, and I know she get mad and others get mad, but I always say LaTrue ran so we can walk. So a lot of us bloggers was birthed during the LaTrue saga, you know, off of Robert and Bree divorce, Nancy divorce. A lot of us got a voice. A lot of us got, you know, gained our panel, and a lot of people started following us based off the LaTrue saga. So before then, you knew nothing about Amiora. That's about right.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so was you guys like friends? Because somebody told me yesterday that the word on the curb is that she was kind of feeding you the saga. And then you went out and started doing your own research. And when you came back with your, you know, independent thinking and doing your own research is when she kind of like turned on you.
Well, no, so it wasn't never like that. This how it was, right? Because I had on and on Bree from the internet. And when I seen Bree on the internet, she was crying. And I remember this one specific thing. When Robert was trying to put his arm around her and she just broke down and crying, I'm like, dang, bro, what you doing her like that for? So I started telling my audience, y'all, I think I'm gonna look into this. So when I did it, bro, it was kind of like, hey, I'm getting pulled this way. Go check out Amiora. She the truth. Go check out go check out Lou Park. They were telling me a bunch of people to go check out. So me, what I like to do is I like to hear what I hear, but I don't believe nothing. I just go through my own research. And so through the research, it wasn't like I was team the truth. Like when you broke down the evidence and you had all this stuff here, this was just the person that was right in the instance. And the Bree, I'm gonna tell you why I stopped covering the Bree saga, right?
Okay.
I stopped covering it because I don't want to be the black dude on the internet bashing a black woman. And but Bree left a nigga with no choice. Like it was just damning evidence. Hey, here go a lie, here go a lie, here go a lie. So every time I was talking about her, it was in a negative manner because she was doing bad shit, if you ask me. So I was just like, you know what, bro? It is what it is. I touch on it lightly when I can, but for the most part, I'm just gonna stay away from it, bro. Because it had, and I ain't want to be beefing with women about a woman like that shit. That's lame. Like I don't like that.
Wow, that's power there. That's powerful. I respect you for that. I didn't know why you stopped covering it, right? I just thought maybe it got old to you. But man, that is very powerful. That's man, shout out to you, Tukay, because despite the fact that Robert was been drugged out here by a lot of us black women, color women, you could have did the same in return to Bree, but you was like, nah, this ain't right. I'm not gonna do it.
I still tap Bree up every now and then, but I just want to be fair when I'm doing it.
Right, because it's a difference between dragging a person and when you're exposing, wrongdoing. Absolutely. I don't think you're dragging a person if you're bringing awareness to their wrongdoing. Now, to just come out here and spread lies and just attack a person, to me that's dragging. But if you out here exposing wrongdoing, bringing awareness to someone wrongdoing, I don't consider that as dragging.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
So, Tukay, let's just get down to business.
All right.
So I see that you out at the court covering the big case out there in Texas. Shout out to you.
Well, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't for the sit up here and cap. I'm not no social warrior, just no social justice warrior, not like that. I wasn't out there for that. I went out there to go holler at Gerald, right? Gerald is somebody like who I bounce ideas with, and like he's super successful. I do a top 10 bloggers media list every year. He been number 1 for 2 years in a row, simply because like his business acumen is A1. So I went out there to meet him, just chop it up with him. I knew what was going on. And that's why I was really out there. I went out there to cover the case because on my platform, I try not to talk about stuff that you could watch on the news. I wanted to be the opposite of the news. Like, to me, the news is a sad place. It's a fear-mongering a cave. I hate it. I want you to come somewhere we can laugh and be ratchet and just be happy. So I try to stay away from stuff like that out in general.
And I agree with you. I mean, it's never no good news. I watch the news to listen, keep my ear to the world and what's going on. But you're absolutely right. It's like turning on the news is like depressing. It will send you in depression because it's always bad news. Right. So was that your first day out there when we all got to see what that was? Friday?
Yeah. It was my first and last day out there.
Oh, you ain't going back?
Hell no. The vibes is so eerie out there. Like, you got the
what was your experience?
You got the white people over here, black people over here. They got their guns. I got mine. The white folks got masks over their face. Like, if it ain't for their hands, you can't see skin.
You kidding me?
They look like real vigilantes out there. And at any second, it feel like it can go down and I can get blamed for it. And that's the same courtroom I whooped my ass at. And I know they'll lock my ass back up. So I ain't going. I was trying to go.
Wow. Wow. So that would be scary. You stand around a bunch of people and you can't even identify if somebody was pop-out you. You couldn't even identify who pop-out you. Is that legal?
Yeah, you could do it. You definitely can do it, but like if you ride for your cause, I don't see why you would do it. Like it don't make sense. Like are you scared or you not? Like
so I'm saying, is it legal to come out there with a mask? With their face wrapped up like that?
Yeah, you can. You can. You did like KKK members can still wear their mask. So you know they can wear their, yeah, they can. Yeah.
So would it be legal for our brown skinned men to put on those skullets with the eyes cut out? That's not legal.
The shiesty man, they can do it, but you know how we look when we do it. So it's, you know what I'm saying? Like you running the risk on your own.
Oh wow. So let's talk about the moment you met Amiora for the first time.
Okay, so
did you call for her? Did you send for her?
Did I? No.
Send for her?
No. So I didn't know Amiora was out there, and honestly, me and Gerald talking, and this older woman, she approaches. Now I ain't trying to brag on that, but when I'm out, I get approached all the time. Like
okay, popular, you're well known.
Yeah,
is what you're saying.
Yes, ma'am. So I really didn't know. She was like, "Is that Tukay?" So when they say that, usually I just embrace them with a hug. I'm from the South. I'm from Mississippi. You know, we gonna embrace you with a hug. Right. And then, so, you know, I hugged her. But when, you know, she close up on me now. So when she letting go, that's when it started clicking. Oh, shit, this Amiora way. Oh, shit.
So your ass out there giving away hugs and don't know who you hug.
All I can hear in my head, like as she walking away, let's talk about. I like her theme song popped up in my head. And I was like, what the fuck? So when she embraced me with the hug, whatever, it was cool. I'm kind of glad that it did happen like that. Okay. Because it set the tone for the rest of the meet. Okay. And I wasn't mad at it because at the end of the day, I tell people this all the time. I'm in a woman-dominated space. So the energy that I can have with somebody like Maine or any other dudes I've been BTAing, I can't have that energy with a woman. As much as we might not like each other, let's say we was beefing, internet source. Okay. When I see you, I'm not gonna be rude. First of all, you still a woman. I'm not gonna punch you. You still a woman. I'm not gonna blatantly disrespect you and call you out your name. You still a woman, right? My job first is to be a man, and then we can go however you want to go after that. But I still have to do whatever I want to do as a man. So if you say something, nigga, fuck you and your kids, well, I can talk about you, but I still have to do it in the confines of a man. So I can't talk about your kids, but I can talk about this haircut. Or I can talk about, you know what I'm saying? So I have to do what I can do in the confines of a man.
So you a grown man. You a real grown man that's standing on business.
Don't give me that much props.
You a grown man that's standing on business. Man, I already had respect for you. Okay. That's why I kept it cordial and I didn't just cut you off based on what somebody said about you. But you were really a grown ass man. Tukay, people talk about, you get messy or whatever the case may be. But I always say, hey, listen, drama sells. He got a business to run, right? And that's his brand. But overall, I think that just from conversation, the tone, you set the tone that you was a real man. And I'm glad that I'm able to say, man, I knew this man was a real man. I ain't got to be like, oh man, I was out here going off on Tukay because Amiora didn't like him, just to learn that this man is a grown ass man. What? You know what I'm saying? I wonder how My thing was, I was like, damn, I wonder how Amora's supporters felt, because she's big on division. She's big on, bossing her supporters around and telling them where to go and who to listen to and who not to support. But shit, she just woke up on Friday morning and walked up to Tukay and gave Tukay a hug when she did a damn hate campaign out here on 2K.
Well, I got to kind of give her a little props too, because
Okay.
you got to understand, like, she still had the option to be a nasty person too. And she didn't choose that, you know what I'm saying? She ain't choose that avenue to go down. Mm-hmm. So I kind of appreciate that for not even putting me in a position to be a nasty version of myself.
Right. You didn't have to tap into that.
Props, but she could have did that as well.
So that's what I was trying to figure out. Like, what was her motive? Why did she walk up to you? Because let me ask you a question, because I was out here just trying to figure around. I'm like, 2K? Amiora. And don't get me wrong, because I'm a person, I stand for peace. I stand for peace. I'm big on forgiveness. I do believe that a person can, forgive, heal, and let bygones be bygones. I don't promote violence. I don't promote, online harassment. So I don't want to sound bitter.
Right.
But it was just unannounced the way it went down. Right. So I'm like, did they really have beef out here? I was asking my audience yesterday. I said, did 2K and Amiora really have beef? You explained to us how the hug came about, because you're a kind of person that's you're a popular person and you are used to giving out hugs. So you hugged her before you even knew who she was.
Fact.
So, okay. So you made that clear. But this is my thing. I was told that it was real beef. My audience told me, now, is this true that she was digging up your past? Did she dox you? Did she dig up your past?
She didn't dox me, but she did dig up my past as well as me. I dug up her past too.
Oh, did you?
Absolutely. I'm petty as hell. Yeah. So, like, in the confines of war, I'm telling you, like, we was at it. Okay. I have called Amiora some interesting names before. And and when I did my digging on Amiora, like, she know I know who her daughter is. And
oh, you went that deep?
Yeah, I got deep. I go deep. I get down to my chart, baby.
Wait a minute. When it comes to Amiora, not Amiora, nobody dig up Amiora. Nobody dig up Amiora. Nobody go against Amiora. Her daughter? You went as deep of finding out who her daughter was?
And her son, and her husband, and his mama. Like, I go deep. Like, I go as deep as I can. Like, but it's war. So when you do, like, she a blog, I'm a blog. To me, it's a cold war. It's a war of information. Like, what can I find out about you and shock the internet with? And bam, here we go. And so that's how we get at it. And that's what it was. It wasn't nothing ever physical. Now, she did try to get my YouTube. She tried to silence me. Now, I didn't appreciate that at all. She tried to get my YouTube messed up, but I had a rep. And so we end up just that. I think that's kind of where we left it at, because she saying I can strike her just like she can strike me. And it was kind of like, you know what? This ain't going to be good for nobody. Let's chill.
Well, she's still out here striking people. She's saying 2 strikes. So this is just the way Amiora move. Amiora don't mind by messing with people's livelihood, I see. Because it's like, okay, she's a blogger and she can talk her shit on her channel, right?
Yeah.
I mean, she can throw shots, but she's real weak when you fight back with her. When you give her a taste of her medicine, then she wants to come for your channel. She's saying it was 2 strikes in one night or a day apart. She struck my page from a thumbnail. Then I used her commentary, to talk over it. And she struck me, but it was all lies. I was able to appeal the strikes and get them taken off my channel. But wow, that amazed me. She done you the same way.
Yeah. That's a tactic of hers, but I don't like it. I don't necessarily agree with it, because it takes away money from other people's mouth. No matter how much I hate you, I ain't trying to take no money off of your plate. But
wow.
But I get it though. I apply pressure. Like, you're gonna have to do something with me.
But that ain't pressure to me. That's not pressure. Because I'm like you. I can clap back, I can windmill with you, but the last thing I'm gonna do, because it's already to me hard for us kind out here, right? So I'm not going to try to cause nobody financial hardship or struggles. I'm not going at your livelihood. You really got to do something real bad for me to go at your livelihood. Just because you don't like me, you on your channel talking shit about me or bringing awareness about me, I'm not gonna go over there and try to snatch your channel. Like, that's to me, that's weak. That's weak.
That's not how I move. But if I were to do it to her, I think that'll be just as weak as me. I'd be just as weak as her for trying to do it. So I think that's kind of what we kind of left it off at. Like, it was that, and then like about 3 months later, I lost my channel. So just never occurred to even get back into it with her. Yeah.
So was it true that she attacked your marriage and attacked your kids? Because that was brought on my channel yesterday. The audience said she attacked, not only did she try to dig up your background, but she attacked your kids and your marriage. Is that true?
Well, I don't remember her saying nothing about the kids. I remember her saying something about the wife. And she probably did, I get it, bro. Like I say, I had a back and forth with women on the internet all the time. They talk about kids. Once again, I can't. But yeah, she just said what she knew, and the reason it's not a horrible ordeal is because what she knew it's on the internet. So I'm no different than nobody else. I say every dog got their day. If my business on the internet, I know it will be used against me. Same. So that's just what it is. Just like her marriage. I talked about her husband. Yeah. So,
did you?
Absolutely. And we talked about that on camera, because I ain't like how she was disrespecting his mama Oreo pie.
Oh,
yeah, because she think it's easy to make, and then it might be easy to make, but everybody don't taste good.
Right.
And yeah, so we had a little disagreement with the Oreo pie. Then we seen the food that she was making. Hey, come on, man, don't do that.
What was the food she was making? Thank you, sis, for brightening up my day with that yellow super chat down there. Thank you, guys. Listen, that's one of the things that I have spoken about. Like, you knew me and Amiora was good, right? We was good people.
Yeah.
However, I try to separate myself from Amiora because I knew what Amiora was about, right? When I started talking to Amiora, because me and Amiora once used to go at it like two rams head on, because I once supported the husband. I think you knew the backstory. She supported the wife. So a lot of stuff we didn't see. It wasn't eye to eye. Mm-hmm. So, I put on my grown woman pants and I was like, you know what? I don't want no parts, of the husband and, whatever. I decided to not be a part of the saga, period. Yeah. But Dawn came over to your channel and did her big one because it was her
man. Shout out to Dawn, G.
Shout out to Dawn. And I love, believe it or not, Tukay, I love myself some Dawn now. Yeah, Dawn. Yeah, I love Dawn. But Dawn brought me back in this saga when she came over in your channel. And I didn't agree with the things she was saying about me. And I didn't agree with her version. So I was gone. I wasn't supporting Dawn's brother or nobody when she brought me on your channel. But after the interview with you, I did to link up with Amiora. But it wasn't no bashing RH type of shit.
Yeah.
I reached out to
Amiora. See, Amiora, like, her group is like a it's like they all trauma bonding.
Oh.
It's like,
wow. I've been out here seeing that. You see that too, Kay?
Yeah, I call her, Amiora has the lifetime network of YouTube. Like, it's like, that's what it is to me, bro. And I'm not mad at that. If that's a niche, I'm not mad at it. But to me, that's what I think it is. It's just a bunch of hurt women, trauma bond, and you don't give out that energy. So like, that probably wasn't gonna be your faction for long.
No, it wasn't. And maybe you hit it on the nail, because once I was like, okay, let me not judge Amora and the women, that surround themselves around Amora. And quote, quote, we became a sisterhood, but I just didn't like a lot of stuff I was witnessing and that I was seeing, right? It's just sun up, sun down, just dragging, little truth and little truth supporters. And it was like, I'm over this at this point. Like, we got to have more in life besides this saga. But I exit, and I try to exit with respect, because that didn't make me dislike nobody. That didn't make me dislike Amora. That didn't make me dislike Amora, the women who support Amora and her foolishness. It just wasn't a good fit for me.
Right.
So I made an announcement on January 1st, 2026 that, hey, I'm team nobody. I don't want to beef with nobody out here on the internet. I'm good. And next thing you know, I became Amora target. Her and her supporters started doing what they, known to do, right? To drag people and try to make other people's life hell. But you hit it on the point. You hit it on a nail. I didn't look at it from that point of view. I like that LMN. They like the Lifetime Movie Network. A bunch of women trauma bonding.
Yeah,
Wow.
And don't get me wrong. Like, in everybody's life, a man will do you wrong and a woman will do you wrong too. But like, you should not live your life according to that trauma and then tie it to other situations, as in the Bree and LaTruth saga. And then like, you to the point where you can't even acknowledge when Bree is clearly doing wrong.
Right.
Like that's the shit that was like alarming to me, because we was looking at the same things but getting two different answers, and I'm like, how? I didn't understand it. So, it is what it is though, but it is what it is.
And I came out here and I started pointing out some of Brie's flaws. And it was like, I think my motherhood, my mother duties, just like I tapped into that. And I started calling out some of her wrongdoing, because this is how I felt at our big age. Because there's a lot of us women out here old enough to be Brie's mother, or close to the age to be Brie's mother. So I felt like we really should be leading her in the right path, right? We shouldn't be out here turning her against her baby daddies, right? We should be out here talking to this young lady and say, hey, let it burn. If the relationship didn't work, okay, focus more on co-parenting, focus more on your health, right? Your mental health. Let's not focus on tearing your baby fathers down, because tearing the baby fathers down is hurting the kids. Because if LaTruth is without income, or Janelle is without income, then all that fall backs on a single mother, which is Bree, right? So I felt that Amora was not a healthy role model for Bree.
It was so crazy. I was predicting that Amora and Bree was going to eventually get together.
What? Right? Because what you mean get together? Get together and form a group?
No, not a group. Like, you gonna be munching some carpet. Like, I really thought that what was gonna happen, because I'm looking at it like, hey, if this Janelle stuff don't work, Bree, you all out of baby daddies. God gonna only give you so many good baby daddies. You sick kid, hey, like you messed up. So I'm thinking like, Amora already had the haircut. I can see her just, just go ahead and just transitioning over and just gonna take care of Bree.
What you telling me, Tukay? You feel like Amora's been dragging LaTruth all this time because she wants to get with Bree? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I thought, because like the image, like the image of it was damning, bro. Like, I had once upon a time, I compiled the chart of, I think it was 3 months of Amora YouTube page. And every time she talked about LaTruth, I added up. It came out, she had over 167 hours in 3 months talking about LaTruth.
How many hours?
Over 167. It probably was a number way greater. You just had to be there when I was doing the research and breaking it down. I was like, she got to be trying to get LaTruth out the way so she can get a piece of this pie. I ain't never seen no cop like this ever.
No, you got to be kidding me. It was that many hours. I know she built her channel. I always remind her that you built your channel on destroying a man, doing his worst time of his life, and that's a divorce. Like, you really want to come out here, you want people to label you as a GOAT, right? And you want all this recognition, like you this big time YouTuber, when you built your channel off brown skin man pain. Like, but I didn't know wow, so you really was counting her hours. That's sick.
Listen, I really think Amiora could have been bigger than what she was hadn't she took a side. Because the commentary wasn't bad. She was long-winded, and people like to be there for a long time on YouTube. All the things she had to do was just keep it straight up and down. And I think she would have got bigger than what she was. But because she picked a side and then went all in, it's kind of like she was like she was Team Bree. I think she did herself a terrible injustice with it.
Right. Me personally, this is what I thought, and this is how I feel. I feel like she used that young girl for a storyline, and it's sad. She helped destroy Bree brand to only build her brand up. I feel like if she was just going to be a blogger and just blog on this saga, that was cool. But to get close to Bree and not to be able to lead Bree in the right path, that's where I got lost.
No, I ain't gonna put that on her. Bree is Bree. Her decisions are made by Bree. If it's anybody's fault, I think it's Robert's fault for Bree.
Okay. And
that's because he bought her the body that she didn't deserve. Like, you can't give a girl an ass one day and think she gonna act like she was.
So you said he should have just left her the way she came, natural built. And you think Bree will be acting different? You think Bree will be a totally different Bree had she not got the new boobs, the new hips, the new butt, the new teeth?
Yeah, you would see a different Bree. Responsibility. Like, you just can't live half of your life without ass and titties and get it one day. It comes with a lot of responsibility, bro. A lot.
Oh, wow.
If I have to blame anybody of Bree and her outcome and how she think, is Robert, because you bought it. You bought her the confidence that she needed, and you put it right on her back.
I never looked at it that way. And no, I'm not here to blame. I'm not here to blame Amiora, right, for Bree life, and the decisions that Bree make. I can't blame Amiora. I wouldn't even think that would be fair for me to blame Amiora for Bree action. What I said and how I feel is that she should never connect herself to Bree if she wasn't going to be a good role model. If she didn't have the advice to give Bree, instead of trying to be this 30-year-old friend when you 50-some years old. To me, if you want to attach yourself to a 30-year-old, you should be leading by example. You should be giving her great advice. Here is a woman that's always bragging, I've been married for 15 years. Well, you should know the do's and don'ts when it comes to a marriage, right? You should know how to respect a man. You should know how she had nothing to give Bree. I feel like she pulled everything from Bree to have Bree as her storyline.
And this why I think that her and Amiora was going to get together. Because I know sometimes when I was covering Bree, and like I'm watching a video of Bree and she turn around and that ass, I just get lost. And I'm thinking Amiora probably was in that same trance. Wow. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, it's hard to cover ass because it's hypnotized and it do something to you. And so it's hard. So I'm maybe Amiora had the best intentions for her, but Bree was turning around and she couldn't get the shit out. I don't know. It's just hard. It's a little harder with ass. I'm serious.
I can't do nothing but allow Tukay, because as a man, that's really what you saw. Like, you really was thinking this woman was more into getting with Bree than really coming out here doing advocate. She want to be known as that. She's an advocate when it comes to abused women, abusers, boyfriends and husbands. So you don't think that's what it was?
Well, no, because she wasn't being abused by LaTrue. And that was the episode that separated me from Amiora. When I couldn't believe that she admitted it and then continued to support her, knowing Bree asked her to lie. And that was kind of like, okay, Amor, if you don't cut the baggage now, it's going to drag your career down because you compromised. And she didn't. She stayed on the boat. She compromised. So anything that you say from here on out as a blogger will get will be second guessed.
Well, that's the bad advice, and that's the bad part when it comes to an older woman letting a 30-year-old influence her to do the wrong thing and say the wrong thing. That's why I feel that she never had Bree, best interest, because that was the point, and that was at that moment where she was supposed to redirect Bree. Right? She was really telling Bree, like, hey, no, I'm not here for that. I'm here to advocate against abuse, but I'm not going to come out here and create a lie and make a person look like an abuser. So I feel like Amiora just was full of shit. And I just feel like Amiora used Bree's storyline for her own personal gain, to recruit these women that's trauma bonding, who probably have really experienced abuse. That's probably really domestic violence survivors. You know what I'm saying? And they took on to the way that Amiora stood up for Bree when it really was no need, because you said, RH wasn't abusing Bree.
Right. If Amiora had dedicated the time that she spent on the truth to real women that were being abused, I'm telling you right now, 100,000 subscriber YouTube page. I'm telling you, it all went down the drain messing with Bree. And it just seems to be like the tendency or the reoccurring thing for people who love Bree. Like, you all in for her until it's too late, and then everything going down the drain. The truth, Amiora, what's the dude name? Janelle. Like, you love her unconditionally until you don't, and then she gonna take you down. Like, you won't escape from her unharmed or with the same reputation.
Because Amiora know nothing other than Bree. You got to remember, like you said, you never knew of a Amiora until you heard of the La Truth saga. So it's not that Bree is dragging Amiora down. My opinion, I feel like Amiora can't move on. Amiora don't know no other. She built her platform off of Bree storyline. And how can she go? How can she go opposite when those are all Bree supporters? Those women who sit up on her, those women who support her are women who support Bree. And that's why Amiora storyline or Amiora brand is based around Bree, because she have said and done everything it is to do to gain Bree support.
It ain't really based around Bree. It's based around, this is Amiora's career right now. If she can ever expunge this from her career, she can move on. That lie that she told for Bree on the truth about Janelle, that's what's going to forever damn her. Because, like, my audience, they follow people, right? Because they like mess everywhere. And I'm just
so you don't get mad when they follow people?
Fuck no. Why? I don't know people.
You don't tell your people where to go and who to support.
Yeah, I'm a blogger. That's my job.
So you don't tell them, I'm saying you don't tell them, don't go support this person. If you do, don't come in my channel. You don't.
Your loyalty to me don't come with restrictions. Like, if you want to watch my op, man, go for it. And I don't got no problem. You can show them love, do whatever you want to.
We have a church now.
Yeah, no. What I like don't come with restrictions. Love don't come with restrictions. Support don't come with restrictions. You can watch you and go turn around and go watch Amiora, and I can see you on both of the chats and treat you the same way I did before I knew you were doing it.
See, that's me. That's how I feel. I always tell my supporters, go where you guys want to go. Go support who you want to support. Y'all are grown people. I would never try to tell my supporters who to support who. Amiora builds a division, and that's why I feel like her growth is stunned, right? She want to cater to this certain group, which I understand that, her page, her money is made off of her super stickers and her super chats. So I can understand that she don't want to lose her big hitters, but being controlling and restricting these grown ass women to where they can go and who chat they can engage in is crazy work to me. But she does that. So, okay, I'm not crazy. I was just thinking like, ooh, maybe other content creators do the same. But
well, it's more of them than us. I will say that. Like a lot of people don't like for their audience members or their supporters to be in everybody chat. Like it's more of them than us for sure.
Oh wow. Okay, so it is a lot of people that. Oh wow.
Yeah.
To me, that's crazy work. I could never sign up for that.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, I could never sign up for that. So yeah, wow. So what do you think about Amiora, the people covering up for Janelle, and then boom, it hits online. Bree goes to jail. You know, all of Bree and Janelle businesses now being exposed online. That it was, you know, trouble in paradise all along. But you had people like Amiora and her other supporters out here keeping the focus on the truth after the divorce, but yet Bree new relationship was falling apart behind the scenes. What you thought about that? What was your thoughts on that?
I feel kind of conflicted because like we was looking at the Janelle and Bree situation through a microscope, you know, just waiting on something bad to happen. And like every relationship, something bad is gonna happen. But that situation, it mirrors the LaTruth situation so much that you can't. You'll be alive. You say you didn't see the one-on-one comparison. Like the relationships are very adjacent, so you have to take both of the sample sizes to come together with a conclusion that okay, who could be possibly the problem here, and it's you know who it is. So if she did this in this relationship, and you can understand that Janelle wasn't doing what this and this, then you could probably look at the true situation and be like, you know what, maybe I was wrong on it. You know, but it takes a level of honesty to get there. And I know people don't like being wrong, but I think a lot of people on that side was wrong as hell about LaTruth. And I'm not no super LaTruther or no shit like that for the record. It was just wrong.
Yeah, because I thought that a lot, that you was just team LaTruth. I kind of like thought that you was handling the story how Moore was handling the story, just like picked a side. Yeah, no. But I didn't look at both sides. So you was looking at both sides. Your commentary was really based on what you truly saw. It wasn't about having
I hit up LaTruth for a store. He was like, yeah, bro, shit, I like, yeah, bro, I want you to come on the show, bro. I pay you, you know, with boo for the store. And, you know, he was like, all right, bro, I'm gonna need about 5,000. I like say, hey, don't worry about it, bro. Like, hey, they'll never hear your side. I promise, nigga. Like I continue to break it down just like this. So, trust me, if the team member price budget is 5,000, listen, I could never be team LaTruth. Now I can report this shit honestly, but I'm not team LaTruth.
So, was he gonna perform any of his songs?
Right, you know.
Was he gonna perform any of his songs? And I mean, were you booking him to do a full concert on your channel?
Listen, man, it was just supposed to be for the store, but for 5 racks, I needed 3. I need an A, B, and a C selection. I need you to tell some jokes. Like you got to do everything for 5. What the fuck?
So did you try to negotiate?
No, I don't negotiate nobody off their price. If that's your price, that's your price. And I'm just gonna say no. That's why I stop it at.
Oh wow. That was funny there. Oh,
that's the truth though. That's
his price. He's an entertainer. He should charge. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck out of me that day. I tell you that.
Yeah, he should be able to charge because I mean I paid $1,000 for a skit.
I mean that's y'all from the skit culture, and that makes sense.
No, I'm not. I'm not for a skit culture. I just was gonna pull up. He told me when I come through Georgia, you know, whenever you come through Georgia, internet sister, pull up on me. See, so I was coming through and I pull up on him. Then he started when I was 20 minutes into pulling up, he started sending me all this price list about doing skits. I'm like, damn, I thought you told me when I come through Georgia to pull up. But I kind of felt like my homeboy was in a financial hardship. So it's not that I'm into skits. It's
what
just
did he
that.
mess with you though? He charged you $1,000. He charged me $5.
What happened?
I mean, he charged you $1,000 and you was Team LaTrue, and I got the $5. So I probably should have signed up for the membership.
I would just like to say that was the perks. That was a perks of being the internet sister, being the truth internet sister. That was the perks.
No, it wouldn't have been worth it. But I ain't. Nah, fuck no. But I'm not telling the truth. But I rock with the truth though, because we did business afterwards too.
Oh, y'all did.
Yeah, you remember when he came to the for the love of Jolie?
No, I ain't watching. I took a break. I took about 4-5 months break out here. Tukay detox, huh?
You missed the love show?
Yeah, what it was about.
That was a big thing, girl. Like I brought the truth here. Jolie, like we had a blind date show, like in studio.
And how it went? I mean, what was the outcome?
It was great. It was like 4,000-5,000 people watching. It was funny. They were singing, playing. We had violinists in here. It was food, table, all this. It was dope.
How many days was that?
It was just one day, but like it was big though. You missed it.
Oh wow, yeah, I did. I got to stay in touch with you and pull up on some of your events, see what you have going on. Now, I'm gonna turn my camera off from this question here, y'all.
I ain't got to the camera on. What's up, man?
But what did you think overall of Amiora? Can you give us, because a lot of people haven't met her in person. Can you give us an honest description? And what did you think about her dress code, her haircut, and all of above when you met her?
Okay. Amiora review is crazy. Okay, so I'm big on smell, right? So she didn't stink. I would have remembered that forever. So she had to smell pleasant. But the thing was, I wasn't expecting her to be dressed to the T for the occasion because it's to be outside at a courthouse in the hot sun all day.
Okay.
But for reference, the outfit was poo as hell. But it was just a t-shirt, you know what I'm saying? It was poo. But I can't talk about nobody. My shoes was out there falling apart. So I mean, you really can't judge on this in this setting, right?
Oh, yeah, because I mean, a nice being outside. I couldn't see the Army fatigue pants as a woman. Maybe some nice Bermuda shorts or capris if you don't wear short shorts. But if you're outside of a court, I can see nice and neat and well put together. I mean, you ain't have to be dressed head to toe, but I mean,
but she wasn't sloppy. She wasn't sloppy, but the outfit, I don't think it matched to no shit. Like, I don't remember like, oh damn, she got that shit. I don't remember saying that, but she do look like a thumb, but with a nice haircut.
She looked like a what?
A thumb.
What that mean?
You look at your thumb. That what she looked like a thumb with a face. She wasn't no ugly woman. She wasn't.
But I mean, I never heard nobody describe somebody as a thumb. So what do you mean about she looked like a thumb? I'm looking at my thumb.
You ever seen a chocolate pickle before?
No, I don't even think there's no such thing of a chocolate pickle.
But these are things that I think of when I see them.
See, that's why I want to turn on my camera. Tukay, get serious. Give us a description. A lot of us want you to describe what you saw in person. You to describe a damn chocolate pickle that some of us have never seen, and then you describe a damn thumb.
What? Okay,
is you trying to be nice?
Well, she wasn't. I'm not gonna say that she was ugly. She probably, could have got the work back in the day, but not now. But it's just like, yeah, she was cool. Like she wasn't. If I had to rate her, we'll do probably at this age. I'm gonna just put it today. I give her a 5.7 6
out of 10.
out of 10. Yeah, it
That's
wasn't.
not bad.
Yeah, it ain't great. It ain't bad, but it's more.
Right. So I mean, it's what you expected.
Yeah. Well, now honestly, I expected worse. Now I have looked through some of her pictures before, and she looked like some strong dookie on those. But yeah, she looked better in person. I'll say pictures ain't her thing.
She's not photogenic. Well, you know, allegedly she's been on this pin shot. So a lot of the pictures that you probably seen was when she had more weight on her. Yeah. Because allegedly people saying that, you know, she's been on that pin, which is a weight loss.
Well, no, on the pictures that I seen of her, she kind of had muscles. Now this here, she had like the physique of a woman.
Okay. And I said her body looks good. That's what I told my audience yesterday. But it was like, no, you're not telling the truth. I'm like, listen, y'all, a person cannot like me because I don't dislike nobody. I don't have no reason to dislike anyone. But a person cannot like me and I can still give them a compliment.
But keep in mind, though, no, she is older right now. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't look at her in the sense where I would look at, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what you mean she is older now? The lady is older than me. She 53. I mean, do she look? I see a lot of nice looking 53s. Like the girl Felicia Thomas or Felicia Barnes. I don't know if you ever met Felicia, but she was.
You know, I met Felicia. I seen Felicia titties on accident, and they was on a. I got in trouble. Felicia got me in some trouble, dog. Shout out to Felicia, man.
Felicia and Amiora is in the same bracket. They only a year apart. So
it looked like Felicia was born a whole nother generation. But, I'm serious. But like, yeah, shout out Felicia because I ain't mean because I was getting at Amiora, and that's when Felicia was Team Amiora.
Okay.
And I was trying to show something. Somebody sent me this damn picture of Felicia, her titties out, and I put it up and it popped on the screen. But because it was my platform, I just took all the blame. And, yeah, they was nice though.
But they in the same age group.
Well, I mean, they Amiora was in the army, right? And the army puts a lot of stress on you. Like there's people in the army that's 23 that look like they 32.
So you don't think she's aging gracefully and Felicia is aging gracefully? Is that what you're saying?
If they the same age, I think Felicia aging backwards.
Yeah, they the same age. I think Felicia's 52. Felicia's 52 and Amiora is 53. Something like that. Yeah.
I think Amiora is aging normally. I just think Felicia probably be aging backwards.
I don't think no 53-year-old should be out here called old, and 53 years old still out here catching.
Catching what?
I mean, I'm in my last chapter of 40, so you kind of making me nervous over here talking like this lady is, you know, knocking at 70 or something.
I mean,
it's a big age, but it's really not like you to really put her, you know, in a rocking chair sitting on the porch.
No, I ain't doing it now.
That's where your mind was like, well, she old now, you know, back in the days, maybe, but she's old now. I'm like, damn, I be watching Felicia. Felicia be turned up every day on weekend. Felicia put on a body dress and some heels in a minute. So
I mean
Felicia had me looking forward to my 50s, but you scared me over him.
I'm not saying that for what Amiora has endured, because I'm a veteran myself. I know the amount of stress that she had to go through on a day-to-day. It's going to age you in a very bad way. But for her to be her age, I think that she is aging normally and not even like that she was in the army in a high stress environment at the majority of her time.
Okay.
So I think she's aging appropriately. I just think Queen Fee is aging backwards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sound about fair. And you gave her 5.3. Pretty much you say she didn't stink. So did you smell like some very nice perfume? Was it like
I don't remember smelling that, but I know for a fact if I did smell anything, I would remember.
Okay. You just didn't smell no stink, but it
Nah,
wasn't
she
like
was stank.
she smelled like a soft woman. She gave
Yeah,
you
she
a hug
smelled
and you
like a
can
woman.
remember a nice scent. You didn't
Yeah.
like you know, like didn't go home with perfume on you.
Nah.
Okay, so she ain't that kind of woman.
She
Okay.
smelled like a woman for sure. And then once she wasn't stinky.
She wasn't stinking, which is good, which is good.
Yeah.
So real quick, one of the things I talked about a lot here on my channel was Amora being a wife. In my opinion, I felt that Amora was a bad example when it came to being a wife because the way she treats her husband and disrespect her husband. And one of the things I felt like that she disrespected her husband on was like stand up all night on YouTube to windmill and drag another man. As a husband, would you be okay with your wife being up on YouTube all night long talking about another man and dragging another man?
No, for the simple fact of at any point that could have got dangerous, right? And he would have been directly tied to her protection. Now, if she was, she was having a back and forth with other women, that's cool, right? But you talking about another man and engaging another man for this amount or this duration of time is only going to affect how I protect you. And my first thing when it comes to like protecting a woman is you have to protect her from herself first. Then you protect her from the world. And I feel like she wasn't helping him protect her from herself. Cause that could have got real bad if LaTruth was any type of goon at all.
Right.
Yeah.
A goon. If LaTruth was a goon, that could have
I'm talking about
turned for the worse.
level one goon. If he was that, if he wasn't a lovable woman loving dude, that could have got bad, real bad.
I mean, and I don't think she understood that, and I don't think her supporters understood that. And being that LaTruth wasn't a goon, it just made her feel like she could just come at anybody, because nothing happened, because I don't think LaTruth or hurt a fly, my opinion, but I wouldn't try to push nobody, but I just feel like he's just that type of person. He's a gentleman, right? He's a soft hand man. But she had no respect for him, nor did she have respect for her husband, because like you said, it could have put her husband in a bad place to have to protect her. Leading up to, did you hear one of another content creator jumped offline and pulled up at her front door just like a week ago? She was about a week ago, she was online dragging this other content creator, online being messy, and the content creator pulled up in her driveway.
Before, didn't it?
Huh?
Yeah, I be saying names, you be saying content creator. I remember Queen Fee pulled up on her or something like that.
No, Queen Fee ain't never pulled up on her.
Something about a door being open. I don't remember. I forgot.
No, Queen Fee had a door open because someone threatened to pull up on her. Okay, so Queen Fee was like, pull up, but nobody pulled up.
On her? Go tell me what happened.
Nurse is the nurse, Teresa. She's known as the auntie out here in the saga. Yeah, she's Nurse Teresa.
She's doing a welfare check or was she doing a welfare check or home health?
Yeah, that's a good one. I ain't think about that. She was doing a welfare check. Okay, she was doing a wellness check, but she's online. She's talking shit about this woman. This woman lives 40 minutes away from her. This woman gets in her car on a busy day, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock traffic, and drives 45 minutes and pulls up in Amiora driveway. Get out her car. She records it from the beginning to the end, not down the road, not at the stop sign, but in the damn driveway, like as if she had an invitation to be there. Got out and knocked on the door like it was the Houston Police Department. Banged on the door like, open up. And It was allegedly said Amiora's daughter had ordered DoorDash. So Amiora put her hand on the door to unlock the door because she thought it was the DoorDash. But when she looked through her little glass door, she noticed it was not DoorDash. It was an unexpected guest, Teresa. And Teresa yelled and say, didn't I tell you to leave me effing alone? I assume, let me make sure I got the video. I tell you what Teresa said. And so what did you think of Mora? What was the outcome?
Shit, I ain't know about that, girl. I mean,
this just happened a week before she came out there. This just happened a week before she came out to the court, huh?
I ain't been in the YouTube streets.
But what do you think of Mora? Just being out here, watching Mora, listening to Mora, what would you think would be the next thing to happen?
I mean, if you on my doorstep and the only thing stopping us is a storm, though, we finna get it in. I ain't gonna hold you.
Bingo. Because when people like me say that, they say I'm hating on Amiora. I say there's no way in hell me watching Amiora for the past 3 years and the shit that Amiora taught and the things that Amiora do out here. She doxes people. She talks about people. She shows absolutely no respect. If someone pulled up at her house, nicely parked their car, got out, took time to bam on her door. Like I'm talking about, she shook her door when she was knocking. Yeah. And for Amiora to be to that damn door with her hand on the knob and that door didn't fly open and she didn't get on Teresa's ass, Amiora is scary as fuck, in my opinion.
Let me preface it by saying this. If I just now be getting off of Mother Teresa ass. I ain't gonna hold it. But I'm not going to be mad at Amiora for handling how she did as an older woman. Because like when you still got a little thug in you. You about to hit, about to get out the force, so you still take it there. You closer to whooping some ass than being a better person. At a certain age, I never want to be doing this type of stuff ever again.
Correct. But if you play crazy games, you get crazy prize. I ain't gonna say Amiora handled it the right way because of her age. Because first of all, she shouldn't be on YouTube talking about nobody at her age if she can't take what comes with that. So you can't say she handled it right because she should be conducting herself, in a certain way at this big age, right? So no, I'm not going to be out here dragging people and doxing people at her age because I don't want nobody showing up at my front door, and I don't want to have to jump on nobody. I don't want to have to fight at 53, 54, 55. So I'm going to conduct myself in a way where I ain't going to have to worry about it.
Talking like that if you ain't ready to, because that. You can't be talking like that. Like, that's how the truth probably should have handled that shit long ago with her husband, of course. But I get it.
What, pulling up at the house?
Huh?
Pulling up at the house?
Yeah.
You think that's how Lil Truth should have did it?
Definitely. He should have definitely called the nigga to the street or something. But I get it, though. Like, that ain't how the truth conduct themselves. So that's not my standard of him, neither.
Right.
It's just how
another man could have possibly said, listen here, pull up and get on the husband ass because he's absolutely allowing his wife to be out here and be disrespectful to another man.
Yeah. Well, we don't know if he even know.
Oh, he know because so you said you expected, well, you said if it was your house, you would just be getting off of Mother Teresa ass. Well, Amiora didn't bark. Did you hear me? Amiora ain't say a damn thing other than walked away from her door and told the lady to wait. The lady ain't wait. She turned around. She went and got in her car. Hold on. Let me see if I can play this so you can hear what the lady said.
Okay.
Hold on. This her walking. She walking up to Amiora's.
You got on some flip-flop?
Huh?
You can hear her dragging her feet.
Yeah.
She gonna be heavy set.
She was mad. You heard that knock?
Yeah.
Teresa. What's up? No, what's up? I told you to stop fucking harassing me online. Oh shit! I told you to stop harassing me online. I'm sick of it.
Send me that.
Now, Amora softly said, "Wait," but Teresa now is walking away. She don't run; she just walk away.
See,
Was
I ain't gonna
Teresa
lie.
standing on business or not?
I'm not going to curb. No, I'm not going to say it, bro. I feel like Amora handled it the way that Amora should have handled it. All right. If she not a brawler and she not none of that, that's how Amora should have handled it. I'm not going to say that she should have went out there and whooped her ass and got whooped. And we would have been saying she should have stayed her ass in the house.
What she should have did? What she should have did?
So I'm gonna say she handled it the way that she handled it, and I'm gonna just leave that there. Cause I ain't gonna never ever hear it. If I see somebody pull up on you, like let's say one of these girls find out you've been messing with their man or something, and you don't want to fight, you ain't no fighter. I'm not gonna be mad at the internet sister. Be like, no, she ain't fighter because she probably can't fight. She good at fucking niggas. So I'm not gonna be mad at you for handling shit how you gonna handle it.
Okay, that's fair. Now, this is my thing. Amora then in return went to live, okay?
Okay.
And went the F off. I'm talking about she talking about big shit. I'm talking about she talking hard down shit.
Yeah.
Now,
you can't do that after you did that though. You can't hit the live button and talk hard after you just did. Now, I agree with you on that. You can't do that after that. I'm with you now. I'm with you.
She on live going off on Teresa, but this is what we're watching on the internet. So while Amora on live talking about what she'll do to Teresa, how Teresa ran from her house, we watching this video. We like, damn, Amora.
Nah.
Oh, Teresa was scared. Did you see scared from that? Did you get scared from that?
I ain't get scared. I ain't get scared, but at the same time, I'm with you though. Like, okay, you didn't fight, but also I don't want to hear that tough shit from you neither. No more.
That's all I was saying.
You gotta be quiet with that.
That's what I said. Now I'm like, Amora, you can't come out here aggressive and talking shit. You allow this lady to punk you in your own castle. Like, I can't respect you.
You gotta shut up with that. I ain't trying to hear none of that tough shit from you. None of it.
Exactly. But you got people saying, oh, you just hating on her. I'm like, where y'all get people being real? How y'all turn someone being real into hating on her? Real talk. We watched this lady pull up, drive 40 minutes to Amora house, park her car in the damn driveway, not at the stop sign, not on in the cul-de-sac, but pulled up in the damn driveway, got out the car and knocked on the door. And not only did she knock on the door like she was the policeman, but she told Amora, did not tell you to stop effing harassing me. That's standing on business. You want to do this internet rapping. You want to be behind the keyboard and talk this big girl shit. But this lady is pulling up like, hey, I told you online to stop effing with me. Now I'm coming to your house. Like, that's standing on business. But Amora got on her channel and like the lady was scared. The lady ran from her door. You know, I'm like, come on, Amora. We accept the fact, like you said, you're not a fighter. Yeah. So don't come out here posing like you bought that life. That's where I lose respect. Yeah. Don't be faking it.
No, I'm 1000% with that. I'm just leave it at that, bro.
Yeah, because if I had to put my money on it, I would have lost a big bet. If somebody would have told me, hey, Teresa finna pull up over Amora house, you think Amora gonna, tap that ass? I would have betted on Amora. Because the way I see Amora moving out here online, like if you gonna dox people, if you're gonna drag a man, you said over 100,000 hours in 1 month. She talked about LaTrue. She drugged LaTrue. So if you giving that type of energy, I'm gonna believe you about that life. Yeah. I'm going to believe that you want to make an example out of somebody if they pull up offline, if they come offline and pull up at your house. I would have believed that she would have made an example.
Yeah, now see this. She went all the way because I had people to pull up at the house before.
For real?
Yeah, man. You know, man.
Right, but y'all ain't never pull up in each other driveway. I kept seeing y'all playing with each other in the road.
I wasn't playing when I pulled up. So the thing is, like when they pull up to your street or to your house, there's still nothing that you can do to them. But when you pull in that driveway and you knocking at my door, I can blow your ass off.
Nope, she learned that wasn't true because that's what she ran to get the gun. This one, her husband get involved in. It was a whole movie that's night. The
difference right there. In Texas, you can. But here, they can play outside your house all day. All day.
Okay. But they pull in your driveway, it's something different.
Yeah, it's something different. If they on your property in Texas, they out of here. You a goner. You finna go meet the king.
In Texas?
Yeah, you going to
no, she in Texas.
Who in Texas?
Amiora.
It's the council law, baby. Hey, she could have blew her ass off. I thought
she called the police and they told her the woman wasn't a threat.
She was a threat. She was there to whoop my ass.
Well, that's not what the officer said. Now, and I got to say this. That's the word on the curb because she went live with the police, but I never got to hear the audio and I never got to hear what the officer said, but it was people in my chat that was giving me update because her husband was telling her you going to jail because supposedly on live she was acting like she was getting her gun and she was finna do Teresa up, but Teresa was long gone. But to be honest, her husband was like, you going to jail. Allegedly she called the officers and it was like if she had shot Teresa that she would have went to jail because Teresa wasn't a threat from what they seen from the rain bell.
But you never know.
The rain bell.
They got two different sets of laws.
Okay.
It's like if you black, you got to wait till you get shot before you can do anything. If you white, for somehow if they scared, they can shoot the fuck at you. It's different. So maybe she not lying because when I was telling the police that he was like, hey, ain't nothing you could do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing you could do. You shot him, you were going to jail. Woo, 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 woo. So I don't know, man. You really never know. But anytime they shoot us, it be all justified. So
right, self-defense. And she brought her gun. Allegedly, she brought her firearm out here and put it in front of the camera. So she was restricted for a couple of days, on her YouTube channel because she was, swinging around, her firearm online, but hell ain't opened her door when Teresa came. So, it's like I can't even take some of these people serious out here on the internet. But yeah, that happened about a week ago. I mean, it gets serious out here on the internet. And that's why I kind of rebrand myself and want to, talk about the drama, but I don't want to be a part of the drama because I know it's some real goons out here and some real goonettes. I know it's some women that would really, step, and I know it's some dudes that are step.
What's Teresa's Facebook? So I never say nothing to her. What's her name?
What? Whose name?
Teresa.
Now somebody dropped Teresa. Somebody dropped Auntie name here on YouTube and Facebook in my chat, y'all. I just know about Auntie. Hold on, let me see if I can get her
on the white list. I ain't never saying nothing about her.
Let me see if I can get her information. Hold on, let me see if I can call Auntie so she can get Tukay her information because Tukay says she'll. Hey, beautiful. Hey, Auntie. I'm here. I'm here on live, and I'm here on YouTube live, and I have Tukay as a special guest. And listen, I was just telling him the story about you pulling up at Amiora house. He wants your information so he'll know not to F with you. He say, give him your face. What's your YouTube and what's your Facebook page? Because he want to make sure he don't mess with you.
Right, never talking about you.
So it's so funny to me. So my YouTube is True Crime with Auntie. And my Facebook is Teresa McKenzie.
Okay. Now,
okay, Auntie.
I'm gonna just block you, Auntie.
What he said?
I'm gonna just go on block you.
He said he gonna go on and block you.
That is too funny. I'm telling you guys, I love this. I'm gonna have to come watch it.
Okay, Auntie, have a good one.
Right.
Great.
All right, baby girl.
Okay, bye now. Now she's out there too doing the court case. And I really thought Amiora, because I know Amiora had said months prior that she was gonna come out and live stream from the court. So that happened like a couple of days before the first day of the court. And I thought Amiora wasn't gonna go, but she showed.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if they would have met out there, the energy is so different, you would have put that shit aside.
For real?
Yeah, it's different out there. I'm telling you right now, cause it feel like it can go down out there. And I'm not for the picket fences and all that shit, like the rioting. I like, let's just go and get violent. And that's how it is out there right now. Like, even if I did have like some more smoke for Amiora, I wouldn't have did it out there.
Right.
Because we know we got the other people.
Y'all sticking together.
Absolutely. It's
y'all sticking together. Yeah, that's right. Y'all sticking together. So it would have been time out for the foolishness.
Yeah. We could have got that. We could have got that out of the back. Right. But right now, this shit was bigger than all of us. You would have felt it if you was out there.
Right. Which I do, like I said, even when I called to interview you and to really like get the tea on, how y'all end up leaking up and, how it felt to see her face to face in person, just watching it play out with her on your live stream. I was cool with that. I was like, oh, awesome. That's beautiful. Cause like I said, I stand for peace. And I believe that, we too can forgive and move on. But I still just wanted to know, like, Tukay and Amiora hugging. We wanted to get to the bottom of this. How that happened.
Studio, bro. And I was gonna talk about. We gonna talk about everything. My girl, Latai, what's happening, my G? I want to get her in studio and really have the talk about everything we just talked about. Some more shit, but. The schedule, we weren't gonna be able to line it up, and it was so short notice that I was like, you know what, I ain't gonna even really just push it. But if she ever come back down, like I'm gonna be in Houston in about a couple of weeks, I might try to link over her and get it out there.
Right. Well, the wifey, from what I seen in the comments, the wifey was like, no. So what was the wifey feeling like when you got home? Because in the chat, you had a lot of people down there saying, put your hands on her, which you already said earlier that you would never, do nothing like that. You are absolutely 100% of a man. Any, physical, you'll take that up with her husband. Mm-hmm. But your chat, and I think you told me earlier you really didn't get to read the comments in the chat, but one of the comments in the chat that was highlighted on Dawn Short was they kept saying it was your wife, Sarah. I don't know. And they kept saying, look, Sarah said, no, ma'am. Nope.
It probably was Sarah. Sarah, she. You know how nice I am? Uh-huh. She that mean.
You kidding me?
Yeah, she don't play.
It's always a good cop and a bad cop. So you stand in y'all situation, you the good cop and your wife is the bad cop.
I didn't go back and watch the video, and I definitely won't pay attention to the comments because we were so far from the phone. But if they say Sarah said it, Sarah said it.
They circle it. I don't know if Dunn circled it, but it was on Dunn Short, and everybody was laughing about it because everybody was like, "This is Tukay wife," and you said something. You gave her the invite, but your wife was in the chat saying, "Nope, no, ma'am."
Yeah, she don't forget nothing. So if she said something, Sarah will definitely remember. And that's something she probably did say, but the wife, she don't really be. When we get off the line, we try to leave. Online. So she ain't really mention it when I got home.
That's healthy. Yeah. That's absolutely healthy. When you able to close the door behind you and have that family time and not bring what goes on online in the house. So that's absolutely healthy. But I think it'll be great if you two, can link up and get an interview. It's always good to have a sit down talk,
Yeah, and I'm definitely I still want to talk to her. I want to hold her accountable on a lot of that. And in good faith. Like, she ain't got to shoot me.
But what you mean you want to hold her accountable?
Like, I want to talk about all of it. Like, now that you see what this is, and you see now how she moving with whoop the whoop.
So do you expect an apology?
I don't like for people to apologize to me. Honestly, I just want you to do better.
Okay.
You don't got to apologize to me. I ain't nobody.
Okay. But I do, in cases like this, I do say that people like her shouldn't have her supporters to carry her beef. I'm big on saying this, that you should be able to support whoever you want to support without carrying their beef. Like, just because you support her, if she comes out here and make an enemy with someone, that shouldn't be your enemy because she chose to make an enemy. And like, now she's like, man, I heard her say, you know, like, oh, I really ain't go back and forth with you because you was like my son age. But you said something different, that she was going back and forth with you. But she was like, I really wouldn't pay you no attention because you like closer to be my son age, like brushing it off.
Yes, now she definitely used to say that she ain't go back and forth with me because she was my son age. But I just think that was her way of bowing out. Because I'm telling you, like, I was on her ass. I was on her ass. But she did get a severely light treatment to what I do to the rest of my ops. So it wasn't as bad as it could have been. Like, I put one of my ops and his side chick on a billboard right in front of his main chick job. So she had to see it every day for 30 days.
No, Tukay, you don't go that low.
You don't have no idea, do you?
No.
Oh, no.
You talking about blocking auntie shit. Y'all better block Tukay, especially if you're doing something you ain't got no business. So you really took this man and his side piece and purchased a billboard on the outside of his main chick job?
Yes.
Oh, you messy. They say you messy. That's messy. Dude ain't pull up on you because I'm sure you tore down his home with his main girl.
I didn't do nothing.
He ain't give you the business. Or did he know you? Did they know that came from you?
It was him smiling in the picture, not me. I just made sure she seen it. I could have sent it to her phone. You right, but I just wanted to make sure she seen it.
OMG. So
it be like that.
So what was the outcome of that? What did you gain from that?
I gained pleasure. I went to sleep great that night. The views was immaculate. The following was spectacular. Yeah, and then my wife, she cooked that night. So I don't know if he got home cooked meal that night, but I did. But it be like that. You got to know who you messing with.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it there. I just pulled out my op. What's the nigga name? Yeah, he called himself a millionaire, man. I just put up all his work. The nigga 10,000 behind on mortgage.
Wait a minute. Is that the main funny man?
Yeah, found out the nigga was renting his dog.
Wait.
They're making payments on a animal. It was fucking crazy. But that's the type. I'm going low.
Hold on. Stop right there.
Mm-hmm.
Funny man. Did you say he 10,000 behind on mortgage?
Yeah.
I thought he bought that house cash. Why everybody was out here saying man bought his house cash?
He said he
lied.
Cash. He lied. I got you. Don't get me to put up the receipts now. You know I got
man never bought that house cash.
Did Amiora open the door?
Hell no.
Hell no. There you have it.
Wait a minute.
I'm telling you, I'm going all the way down to your match.
So how you rent a dog? What kind of dog was this?
I guess it was a little a pocket bully, a bullet pocket, whatever they call them little ass.
They real expensive?
Yeah, they always be out of breath too. They ain't even good for shit. Like they on.
How much those dogs cost?
Like $6,000, $7,000, $8,000.
And man was paying on it. He couldn't just man who got the $100,000 smile.
Yeah, him. And it don't look like that, but yeah, him. And
he couldn't pay the whole $6,000. He had to rent the dog.
He behind on everything, man. He got every pay for out. He paid for everything. And nigga pay for a Burger King meal.
I know I'm not laughing, man.
No, you should
you got to calm down.
Bro, I seen it, cuz. I seen it with my own eyes, cuz. Like I put it up and me and the whole world, we watched it together.
But how you can do that? That's not public records.
My reach long. I'm what you call a super op. Okay.
No, you're a two-headed snake when a person make you mad.
I'm not a snake. I'm not a snake at all. I'm gonna let you know I'm gonna do it. I'm a super op. I don't slither at all. I let you know how this gonna turn out.
So you told him, bruh, I'm on your ass.
Yes.
So how did that court date ever play out with you and him? I mean, did you ever go to jail for fighting in the courtroom, or are y'all still waiting on that case to be?
I pleaded out on the other one. I ain't get nothing. I ain't get probation, no nothing. It just counted as on my record. It was misdemeanor, but he's suing me right now for $300,000. That court date should be coming up pretty soon.
Shit, he ain't gonna be behind on no payments.
Shit, if he expect to get $300,000 from me, he gonna be very behind. Everything about me say $300,000. See, that's all I got is the keyboard, nigga.
He's suing you for $300,000
Shit.
for the fight in the courtroom. Is that what he's suing you about?
Yes. Yes.
So he couldn't go at the courthouse because it happened on their premises.
Yeah. So it happened in the courtroom, but we definitely gonna get, I'm lawyered up.
Okay.
We'll see how it go.
Okay. Wow. That was crazy. I thought it was content. I ain't gonna even lie.
No.
I was over here on my channel. I'm like, when y'all was pulling up on each other, I was like, man, this content. This is just for clickbaits and views. And then when that shit went down in the courtroom, I was like, WTF. I'm like, no, this shit ain't no content. This dead serious.
Yeah. Listen, so messing with me, that's cool, right? But you pulling up and you got my family feeling away, it's a ticking time bomb.
Right.
Yeah, we ain't gonna play like that.
Yeah, and I don't think you should. And that's one of the things that Auntie did come out here and say. Auntie was like, listen, y'all, I pulled up at Amiora house, but please don't follow me because sometimes I make dumb decisions. It's not good to pull up at other people's home. So I like the fact that Auntie had took accountability and was telling her supporters and people who was watching this drama to not do this because you shouldn't pull up at people's house. Yeah. But did you do anything to really trigger him? Like you said, it's a ticking bomb. Did you do something to cause him to tick?
All of it could. So this how I listen. So when it comes to starting stuff, I'm never gonna start nothing, right? I respect everybody like wholeheartedly, no matter your stature in life, no matter what you do. But he's the one exception. He's a sex offender. I hate them niggas. But even with me knowing that, I still didn't treat him bad. All I did was I said, you know what, bro? I can't mess with you. I work with too many kids. You can't be around me. We can't be affiliated. We can't be friends. So he took it personal. And for like the first 4 months of his campaign of like talking shit, I was absolutely quiet. Like I didn't say nothing about it. And then one day he made a song talking about how he was gonna kill my family. And then it's been up since then.
He really got in the rap booth and put in lyrics that he will unalive your family.
Yes.
Now he made a song on me when I supported the truth, but I really never took Maine serious. I always laugh. I always thought he was just an actor. So
it was the totality of everything where you talking shit for 4 months unprovoked and without a response. And then it naturally graduated to now you gonna kill my family.
Oh wow.
You got a problem, bro.
Yeah, that's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, it was scary. I ain't gonna lie, it was scary.
It was scary.
Hell yeah.
Because you believe, well, it was a threat and you took the threat serious.
Very. Cause nigga, they know you stay. They done doxed my address. And then shortly after he pulled up. You know what I'm saying? Like start playing around the crib at the stop sign and on my street. And then, like, all right, bet. So I said, let me play some offense. I went to his crib and I parked at the end of the street and I said, bro, come down here, let's go and shoot the one. You know what I'm saying? And then he ran. He left his family outside. I could have did anything to him. So
I remember seeing that, but like I said, I always thought that part of it was content because I couldn't believe that you all was just pulling up at each other's house, but nothing wasn't happening. I watch a little bit of you, then I watch a little bit of him, and he was like, I wasn't gonna do nothing because it was kids outside. Like you pulled up where there was a row full of kids on the outside.
I don't care who outside if I'm out here. And don't expect to pull up at my crib, and I stay in a nice neighborhood. And you don't care about my surroundings, and when you come out, I supposed to take your surroundings here. Like, no, because like when it's on site, as you can tell from the courtroom incident.
Yeah.
But like, because it was just way too many lines that had been blurred. And I went and got the restraining order, just to go ahead and start protecting myself. And when it happened, he was in the courtroom, he walked past me, he kind of bumped me a little bit, and then he turned around and he mugged me. And before I knew him, I was on his ass. Just Mario coins everywhere.
So I don't think some people feel safe in the courtroom.
Yeah, I know he probably did too.
Yeah, some people feel safe in the courtroom, but I mean, once you provoke somebody, it can just go down anytime, any hour. Like some people just spaz out. You never know when a person gonna snap, so you got to be ready. You can't wait to get ready. You can't feel safe nowhere. So after that, you didn't have no more problems with him pulling up at your house.
Nah, he ain't. He don't
after
want
the court thing. It was like it ceased.
That nigga don't want nothing no more. So he's still talking shit, but as far as like the physical threats and everything, that shit gone.
Yeah. So what is it? His YouTube career, and what he's considered a public influencer, a gamer. Because every time I don't
a sexual offender.
Huh?
I just consider him as a sexual offender.
Oh, so he ain't no public influence, ain't no content creator. He's a sexual offender. But to be behind on his bills, I guess his career is just not doing what it's supposed to do here on the internet. And that was one of the things, and I can be wrong, right? I'm not being messy. I just have real conversations over here, right? Real talk. Amiora numbers haven't been doing numbers, right? It ain't been doing it for her. So myself, I assume that's one of the reasons why that she made herself known and she walked over to you, because she have now financially, she used to come out here and sling her monthly income out here. I don't think the support from her supporters. I think she got a group of supporters that faithfully send her super stickers and super chats to keep her monthly income, at
what the thing is, speaking about Amiora financially, it's hard to get a gauge from her. Because this one thing I respect about her. Mm-hmm. Her ability to get online for 3 to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours. Unprecedented. I mean, she was, so she ain't never had big numbers. The money come from the duration. Cause like the first
talk to him, Tukay, please talk to him and educate him. Cause when I try to break that down, I say, man, if you do the math, that woman working 2 full-time jobs. So she deserved the money she's making. Please do the numbers, but because they say I'm hating when I'm trying to educate them. Like y'all can't get me to see her as being a damn goat or being this big YouTuber when I'm wise enough to see the hours she put in is like 2 full-time jobs. But go right ahead.
That's why I said the life fucked up bad, because if she had took this right here, like the amount of work she do, bro, is insane, y'all. Like 10 hours just on the truth and the truth only, and then gonna wake up and do it tomorrow, and then gonna have a members only 10 hours. Like, no, y'all, that's the money that she was getting she was working way too hard for.
Okay. And then there's people out here will say, y'all jealous of when you like bring awareness or you call her out on her behavior. First thing that, you know, small-minded people who's not educated on how YouTube pay and how she's making her money, first thing they'll say, y'all jealous of her money. Y'all just, and I'm like, people, in reality, this lady is only making $14 a video unless she comes out here and, like you said, do 10, 12, 13 hours per video. This lady come out here and she works sun up to sundown. She deserve every dollar.
I think like to break it down to make just so y'all can see the vast difference. When I was on YouTube for 1 hour a day, 5 days out of the week. So there's 5, 10, 15, 20 hours a month. All right. I might bring home like 8, 9, 10,000 if I was lucky on YouTube. Amiora was making more than me, and I was at 20 hours a month. Amiora clock a 120 hour a month and only made 2,000 more than me. That's what I'm telling y'all. Like, I can say a lot of bad stuff about her. Her work ethic or dedication, fucking insane, bro. Like, she really deserved it. Whatever she got, she deserved it, bro.
And this is what I try to educate the people. I say, listen here, I definitely believe in super stickers, super chats, you know what I'm saying, gifts. However, my goal is to do exactly what Tukay was saying, being paid by YouTube, because you build your page. It's about the numbers. It's about the views. He didn't have to stay out here 10, 12 hours because in that 1 hour, he's going to pack house. He's going to pack house. So it's about growth. She's comfortable where she's at. And I'm like, yeah, you know, I would never compete with a woman. Like you said, her work ethic is good. She'll come out here and put in 15, 16 hours days, 30 days. Each day of the month. That's 30 days nonstop, not taking off days. Who wants to work like that? Yeah. You know, hell, y'all, and I'm saying, but people like, oh, she the GOAT, she make a bag. She the person offline can go and work on their job and put in 20, 30 hours of overtime and work every day out the month and make the same freaking money that she's making out here on YouTube. But some people are so small-minded, they don't do the math. They just look at the numbers that she shows them, and she knows that. She knows it's gonna blow people's mind who really don't know the math, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, she the GOAT, she eat, and she out here, she the big shit." It's like that lady putting in way over 40 hours a week.
So I'm fine for to get ready to dip in a second, but I'm gonna tell y'all this for all the content creators. Kick, I'm telling you right now, Kick. The last 3 months, I have made more than I have made on YouTube all of last year.
Wow.
And I'm looking at my first $200,000 a year. Ooh. It's profitable, y'all. I'm telling you, they pay you different. The only thing I don't like, they don't have ads, right? So when you get off, the stream is over. It's not making money anymore. But when you on there, like let's say Amiora, she goddamn me, Amiora would make, she'd get paid per hour, and then the super chats over there, it's a 95-5 split. So you getting, if they send you $10, you'll get $9.95 instead of them taking the 30% off of YouTube. So it's definitely worth the transition, and then you still can upload that video and put it on YouTube and let that make the money off the ads. So if y'all looking for more income and a better way, y'all should probably get Kick a try. I'm telling y'all right now, it's worth it.
Awesome. And how do that work? Well, text me the requirements, and then I'm gonna look into it. Yeah, thank you, like I said, you know, for that information. I love to talk to people who don't gatekeep, who really, you know that there's enough of money for us all. There's no reason I can competing, right? Mm-hmm. It's absolutely enough of money for us all. And I want to say to you, Tukay, real quick. y'all, he's gonna get ready and jump. Do anybody have any questions that you guys want to ask 2K about this topic or anything? Is it anything down there in the chat that you guys want to ask 2K before he jump?
Please do so, please. Little questions, I got answers. I got a big story tonight. Two of y'all want to come on over to Kick for the first time, your first experience, and come watch.
I would definitely be there, you guys. How we find you on Kick? You just 2K?
You can just type in Talks with 2K on Kick. I can put a link. Yeah, I can put the chat in there.
Yeah, okay.
It's gonna be good tonight. This woman found out that well, she didn't find out. This girl had been fucking her daddy. And like she claimed that the mama knew the whole time, and it's gonna be crazy. Like, it's gonna be crazy.
Wow. Well, we definitely gonna come over there. Somebody had a question. Did she ever borrow money from you?
Who?
Amiora.
No. Why? But
well, no, she asked. Man came out here and said she asked him for $1,000. So I'm gonna assume that's why that person asked that question.
Oh yeah, man, he a sucker though. You probably would have got it from him.
What time? No, he said he didn't give it to her. What time? 2K. They want to know what time they're going to come to Kids.
It'll be tonight at 7:30 if you in Texas. If you're on the East Coast time, it'll be at 8:30.
Okay, sounds good, bro. I definitely appreciate you for taking out the time coming over here on the Internet Sister JK channel to spend this good Sunday with us and just keeping it real. You know?
Can I share you this poster, and that way y'all y'all can just text 2K at this number, and every time I do a big show, you'll get a text message.
Oh, of course.
Okay, hold on.
You gonna send me the post and I can put it on my community board?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you right now. And that way
I will put it on my community board. And that's what it's all about. It's all about networking, you know. And one of the things that you said, 2K, I want to just speak on real quick is that you was like, hey, had Amiora just been absolutely, you know, neutral with the situation, you know, not taking sides, but just covering the story, she probably would have grown her platform, you know, faster. That's one of the things that she was absolutely mad with me because I said, hey, I want to be neutral. I don't want to take sides. It wasn't about me, you know, wanting to grow my platform. I just got tired of the unnecessary beef. Like, I'm a grown ass woman with, you know, at this big age, I ain't beefing in real life. I don't need to be out here on the internet beefing. Right. But one thing she said is the only reason why she wants to be neutral because she wants everybody's supporters. And I stopped and I was thinking to myself, like, woman, are you crazy? Like, are you crazy? Like, who don't want to be cool? Like, it don't make sense to be beefing, having enemies when you can just be cool with everybody. And if I do have people show up on my channel, Amiora, is that wrong? Like, she was making it seem like I was doing something wrong. And I'm like,
no, it makes sense and it makes sense.
Yeah, are you cool?
Yeah, it don't do you no good to beef, and you trying
to. That ain't, you ain't about your money, you know. Yeah. You ain't about your money if you out here creating unnecessary beef and ops out here on the internet at our big age. Hell, we're gonna be bloggers, let's blog. If we're gonna be content creators, let's create content. It shouldn't be no damn division. And that's why I'm like, I don't know how I got here, but like, damn, I hate that I came through this door as a blogger, as a content creator. I came through the true saga because it's like you tied to this saga and it's like you got to pick a side. And if you don't pick a side, ain't no middle. It's like you become
if you don't pick a side, they definitely gonna place you on one.
Right. It's crazy work out here. But I'm glad to hear where you at. You definitely gained another follower on Kick. And I'm sure a lot of people down in my chat is going to show up and show you some love because we truly appreciate the love you have showed us today on today's show. We ain't going to hold you unless you got something else you want to say.
Nah, that's it. I sent you the flyer. And if you tap in tonight, you will get a text message. We just go from there. But nah, I appreciate you even hit me up to ask me and just not assume. So that's why I came and rock with y'all today.
Yeah, I was like, y'all, listen, we over here trying to put dots together and guess. I said, you know what? We ain't gonna guess no more. Ain't gonna be no word on the curve. I said, I got my boy number in my phone. Let me hit him up. So I'm glad you replied. Once again, thank you for coming out, rocking with us today. We appreciate it.
Y'all
Have
be
a good
cool,
day.
y'all be smooth. Protect the kids, all right?
Okie dokie. Likewise. Great, y'all. What's going on down there in that chat? What's going on down there in that chat, y'all? Real quick. Oh man, y'all, that was such an awesome interview. We got the opportunity to have Tukay here on our channel, and baby, did he bring, fun and laughs. Tukay is so funny, y'all. I truly appreciate him coming over here. So, y'all, thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for pulling up. Thank you guys for keeping the chat respectful. 2K did say a lot that I have always thought in my mind that Amiora overworks herself, for her bragging rights. That's why I feel like she had bragging rights. She had the right to come out here and, throw around what she make monthly. I just said it before, coming out here working sun up, noon, and night, working 3 shifts. You should make that money, that type of money. But 2K absolutely pointed out to you guys the difference. And I have said, I'm like, she ain't no big YouTuber to me, because she depends on her supporters' money every month. She depends on those super stickers and super chats, which is okay to receive that. But you should be trying to figure out something, how to grow your page so YouTube can pay you, so you don't have to put such demand, such pressure, such strain on your supporters' pocket. Once again, my opinion, just having a real conversation, I always felt like Amiora didn't care about putting pressure or strain on her supporters' pocket. She didn't care about growing her page where she can get higher numbers. She was content and comfortable with coming out here and doing the long hours, setting 2 and 3 goals, just being messy, because she have givers. She have a bunch of givers, and in my opinion, she takes advantage of those givers. And also, Amiora is not a person who think outside of the box. Okay, this YouTube stuff was like a something that happened. It wasn't something that she knew how to build. It wasn't something that, she was mastermind at putting together. It's something that just happened by having the Truth and Bree storyline. This happened to her. It's like something falling in your lap. So if her supporters is going to support her for the next 20 years, she'll be out here the next 20 years, still out here fanning around, her monthly income and putting in all these hours. Because I don't think she's a woman that really think outside of the box. She just go wherever the wind blows her. She have a bunch of followers under her, but in my opinion, she's a big follower too. She's a big follower too. So I was glad that he was able to highlight that, because these people out here swear by God, anything you say about Amiora, anytime you try to bring awareness to Amiora, is about, oh, she's jealous of her money. She's jealous of her pocket. And I'm like, y'all, I did a breakdown for you guys to show y'all, like, hey, this woman isn't a big YouTuber. She's not a GOAT. She really is not making any YouTube money. It's y'all money that y'all giving her. And I tried to do that breakdown, but of course, maybe they will understand, being that it came from someone else's mouth versus my mouth. Because when I say it, it's like, oh, she hating on Amiora, which is crazy word, because no reason to hate. Now, he took me out, y'all. When I say y'all, he took me out. when he said he thought the story was gonna end with Amiora and Bree. When he said he thought the story was gonna end with Amiora and Bree, now he took me out. He absolutely, when I tell you, he absolutely took me out with that one because I never seen it like that. I never, and I would love to see them have an interview because I know 2K. I know 2K. 2K have a funny way about delivering a message. So I know that would be a funny ass interview, right? Because I know he would say everything he wants to say to Amiora out loud. Everything he's, I can only imagine how that interview will go, but I'm definitely down for it to see it because I know he would not hold back, and I know it's some things he want to say to her personally. Like he said, take accountability. And he don't mean by apologizing to him. So I can only imagine how that interview will go. So I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Oh, you got to go back, Felicia. You got to go back, Felicia, and rewatch this, baby, because he was saying how Amiora looked with her age, but then I was like, wait a minute, Amiora and Felicia like a year apart. He was like, oh no, Felicia aging backwards, Felicia aging backwards. So you definitely got to go back and replay. You have to go back and replay. You know that what, Jeannie? I heard that before. I didn't. Yeah, 2K always gonna keep it real, and he is so funny, y'all. Like I said, that man is so funny. That's on excuse for Amiora not to apologize and be accountable for the shit that came out her mouth, right? He said he ain't the type to want nobody to apologize to him. So he, he ain't look for apology, but he definitely want her to take accountability. And I would just love to hear what it is that he wants her to take accountability to. And like I said, he was on her ass. I didn't know that, y'all, but he said he said he was calculating Amiora hours, that Amiora had been out here on the truth ass. He said it was over 100-some thousand hours in 1 month. Over 100-some thousand hours that she had came out here and strictly talked about the truth. That's crazy work. Them a lot of goddamn hours. Over 100. Okay, an average person a month, y'all. He said this was monthly. He calculated this monthly. An average person work 40 hours a week, y'all. And it's 4 weeks. It's 4 weeks in a month. So 40-hour full-time job, 40 hours a week. 4 times 40 is 160 hours a month. So that means people who work a full-time job work 160 hours a month. How in the hell she was able to clock over 100,000 of hours? I don't understand it. Because y'all, it's only 168 hours in a week. It's only 168 hours in a week. So that means we only get 672 hours a damn month. So for him to say Amiora was out here, he calculated Amiora putting in over 100,000 hours. That means she ain't get no sleeping time. Not thousands, Jeannie. What he said, 100? He said 100 hours a month. I'm gonna text Tukay. Go back and look at the video. Because I asked him when he said over 100,000, he said it could have been more. Because I'm thinking in my head, it's only 60, 72 hours in a goddamn month. Yeah, I was just like, yeah, I was too tickled. Yeah, he did say that, Eugenia. Eugenia said he also said something that is important. He said the atmosphere outside of this case is waiting for something to pop off. I sure hope someone is following this case. This is a baby life. Yeah. Sis, what is Golden Girl? What is 160 hours? We get 168 a week. It's 168 hours a week, 672 hours a month. So I was trying to figure out what is 172 hours. Rodeo, what is 172 hours? He said 172 hours. Oh, y'all saying he said 172 hours? Then that's not bad. If he said 172 hours, I'm gonna go back because I sure was trying to see how he got 100,000 hours. I was like, okay, maybe I heard that wrong because I'm like, it's only 672 hours in a damn month. Oh, somebody said he did it on the live. No, he did it monthly. He did it monthly. He said monthly, but we'll go back and see. I'll go back and re-listen, but he said it was like ridiculous hours, and he definitely say she works backward, and that she works backwards, and he can't speak on her work ethic because she put in some hella for hours. And I told you guys that when people was coming out here like, oh, they just jealous of her money, and I'm like, what the hell? The hours she worked, anybody offline. Anybody that work offline can make that same kind of money if they want to work the overtime. Yeah, somebody said, oh, it was 172 in a month. 172 hours in a month on one person. Yeah, that's crazy work. Oh, okay. He did a live on how many hours she did talk about Lil Truth. But one of the things I was glad y'all got to hear is that every situation is handled different based on the individual, because y'all heard Tukay saying like, hey, a real goon, mess around and try the ish that she do with LaTruth can probably put her and her family in a bad place, because a real goon will be outside, hollering for her husband to come out. And that was the truth. That was the truth. That's kind of like how I knew that LaTruth wasn't such bad person, because I watched his reaction on how a lot of these women disrespect him out here. Because I know, and I said this several times, I know some real goons that will have been pulled up, for being disrespected on the internet. Like, men take pride, and some men won't allow you to come out here, slander them, lie on them, and drag their character. Right. Yep. That's what I said. That's what I said, sis. I said absolutely. I was about to call Felicia cousin. Listen, y'all got me picking up that mess. TC and break room calling each other cousin. But yes, Felicia, it is absolutely 168 hours in a week, baby. That gives 24/7. Then times 4 equals 672 hours in a month. Yeah, that's why I said I thought I heard 100,000. I'm like, wait a minute, we only get 60, 70, 672 hours in a month. She was eating, sleeping, and creating extra hours and days. But y'all, it's been absolutely real. He said Amiora didn't stink. That was a good thing, but she didn't leave behind no good smelling perfume, and maybe she didn't have on any, but he said she didn't stink. And same thing I said, he didn't expect no more than what he's seen as her dress code. He gave her 5.3 out of 10 and 10. I guess that's not bad. 5.3 out of a 10. I'm talking about 10 and a 10. 5.3 stars out of a 10. That's not bad, y'all. Is it? Somebody give you a 5.3 star? Is that bad? Let's see, is that bad? What's terrible? What's terrible, Nina? A 5.3 out of 10 star? It is absolutely a 53% grade. So it is a failing grade if you're talking about that. Yeah, customer satisfaction scale show that if someone give you, hey cousin, I'm on YouTube. Can I? Hold on 1 minute, guys. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, a 5.3 out of 10 is generally mediocre. Okay. Um but hey, he didn't have anything bad. So that's a good thing. And I think I told y'all that I thought her body looked good. Y'all was like, no, 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 no. But I told y'all, and I didn't see her in person, but I gave her a compliment, and I feel like I can give people a compliment. I don't care if they like me or don't like me. If I see something nice, I'm gonna say it's nice. And if I feel it's not nice, that's just who I am. I'm gonna say it's not nice. I'm never here to take nothing from anyone. Okay. He said, I don't know. I'm still trying to see what he was saying when he said she looked like a thumb. she looked like a thumb. Then he said she looked like a chocolate pickle. So I'm still trying to, because y'all saying that mean is average, but I'm taking the 5.3 and then the idea of him saying she looked like a thumb. So I didn't want to, I guess I could have been rude. Like when I see a pickle is all bumped up, right? I never seen a chocolate pickle before, but a pickle is all bumped up, and then our thumb looks definitely different than our fingers. So for him to say she looked like a thumb and not a finger, I was just like, okay, Tukay, what are you trying to say? Nina said that means she looks terrible. He said, well, he went through a couple of her pictures and she looked like some poop. So in person, she definitely don't look like poop, but she looks like a thumb and she looks like a chocolate pickle. I don't know what that means. And he gave her 5.3. Yeah, I don't know what that means, y'all. Tukay is just funny with whatever he delivered. But he seemed to be very cool, y'all. When y'all agree, I know some of y'all probably already following Tukay, already know who Tukay is. But for the people who didn't know Tukay, he sound like he's down to earth and he's cool as fuck. And that's a prime example. Don't let people tell you who to rock with. Don't have people to put their beef, okay, to throw their beef and their enemy on you, because you can really lose out sometime. Not everybody is for everybody. And just because you don't rock with this person, that don't mean I can't support you without disliking this person. So I'm glad, like I said, I kept cordial. It's about me personally. I really try to take on accountability because I believe in building good relationships. So I'm glad I built that relationship with Tukay, because instantly I left that message. By this morning, he was returning my call. And he's like, yeah, I'll pull up on your channel. And that's what you want to do, y'all. Don't make enemies. Don't create enemies. Life ain't going to be perfect. It's not going to always be easy, right? You're going to have disagreements. I'm not telling you, even with you saying, hey, I'm not going to create enemies. It's a lot of people that will target you. It's a lot of people that will attack you, right? But remain as peaceful as possible, okay? And build what you call relationships, healthy relationships in the community, at work, at your workplace, at church, wherever you go. Think about building out here online. You want to build healthy relationships. No, he's not going to sugarcoat anyone. He's not going to sugarcoat anyone. Yes, he do. It sound like he do go hard for the kids. Well, y'all, I'm not going to keep y'all long. I really got to jump. Still got housework I got to do, but I had to take a break to come out here and do this live with 2K. Listen, I had to come out here. Listen, guys, Spec K say, hey, it's 237 of y'all in here. Y'all press that thumb. It doesn't matter if you're on the branch or you're a bush watcher. It don't hurt. You know what I'm saying? Pressing that thumb, supporting somebody else is just opening the door for you, Why? If you in here watching, if you in the branch, you in the bushes, why not hit the thumb? It don't cause you nothing to be nice. You're gonna watch, you're gonna listen. I don't know who hit the thumb and who don't hit the thumb. Like, it can't be that many, bitter people in here. Come on. You ain't press that thumb, leave out and hit it again. I'm not your enemy. I may not be your favorite, but I'm definitely not your enemy. And I'm absolutely gonna give you a damn show. I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna tell you what's on my mind, or let you know, my opinion, what I think of things. And that don't make me right. I'm not always right, y'all. Sometimes I just talk too damn much. Thank you so much. Dr. Coach said you had almost 400 people in here standing room only. You did great. Thank you. Thank you, Jay. Yes, cousin. I mean, cousin. See y'all. Yes, niece. Yes, yes, yes. The enemy came out here to attack. But one thing about it, you know, God took it and turned it around. We was talking about Tukay and Amiora yesterday, and things went to the left. And look what God gave us today. An interview with Tukay, you know. Thank you so much for hitting that like button. Thank you so much for hitting that like button. But one thing about the internet, so I don't ask for much. You know what I'm saying? I know my heart is right, and I know God got me, right? I know God absolutely got me, and I'm okay with my channel because I'm coming out here and I'm going to grow my channel. I know where I'm going. I know where I'm going, right? And sometimes you just got to chill. You got to be patient. Patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue. So I be satisfied with the 50 likes, the 80 likes, the 100 likes, the 200 likes, you know. And I'm just going to tell you, God will elevate you. You'll go from getting 200 likes to 1.5. You'll skip past 400, 500. Trust me, if your heart is right and you do right about people, you don't have to worry about nothing. Just show up and do what you got to do, and God to do the rest. Thank you so much, TC. And I love it here, y'all. I love it here. I love the fact that I can get out here and I can talk about anything, right? Me as the internet system, as a blogger, a content creator, my job is just to come out here and talk about it. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do with it. But it's not my job to come out here and windmill with people who disagree with the topics on my channel. It's just for me to keep pushing topics out here and keep talking about, you know, what I talk about. Keep these real conversations going. Thank you so much. And that's what you want to do. You want to be able to give out something. Like, look at that. 2K pulled right up here and threw out kick to y'all. See, that's what I like. I like people who gives people opportunity and don't gatekeep. 2K say, y'all go set up y'all kick. I'm with y'all. Y'all, I'm going to kick too. Y'all follow me over to kick. When I open my account, I'm going to let y'all know. Y'all pulled up, and then he said, it's not as hard, you know, to become monetized on Kick like it is here on YouTube. So he opened some doors for a lot of people that was just probably over here in the bushes or the branches, on the branches. Thank you. Yes. If you just getting in here, please go back and listen to the replay. Thank you, Special K. Special K said, thanks everyone for hitting the like button. The likes are liking. Thank you so much, y'all. Please follow TC. She said, I'm going to do one on Kid. Oh, they said Queen Fee was over on Kid. And that's the way it should be, y'all. It'll be a better world if we all think how he think. Everybody should eat. It shouldn't be no competition out here. It shouldn't be no comparison out here. It shouldn't be no division out here. It's enough for all us to eat. It's 2026, y'all. I want to hear some success stories about receiving your first check, y'all. We're here in the 7th day of June, y'all. By July 7th, I need somebody to tell me they got their first check or they looking for their first check off a kit. 30 days. I'm giving y'all that's the 30-day challenge. 30-day challenge. Let's support each other. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hate to leave, y'all. I hate to jump, y'all. This was absolutely a great live, y'all. This was a great live. And the funny thing about this live is that I told y'all the backstory that me and 2K finally got our interview. Yeah. I told y'all I declined the interview. So we got that interview. It wasn't on his channel, but he pulled up over here on my channel. And I love that for me, y'all. Thank you, Break Room. Break Room said great, great, great live. Thank you. Unite we stand. That's right. Divide we fall. We got more strength, coming together. So guys, I absolutely I have to jump on this good Sunday. Listen, y'all, I love you all, and there's nothing you can do about it. Mic off. Till next time. I'll call y'all back.